What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, definitely consider subscribing. With this video, I'm going to bring you guys my predictions for the first two games of the NFL Wildcard Super Matchups, or whatever they call it now. The first game we got is the Raiders versus the Bengals. If you told me at the beginning of the season that both the teams were going to make the playoffs, I probably would have laughed at you and called you crazy. And the fact if you told me the Bengals are going to finish off with 10 wins and win the division, I would have just looked at you and said, you're high. But I know both these are in the playoffs. Bengals have been good all season. Raiders snuck in the last game of the last game of the season last week against the Chargers, and I think this has a chance to be a good game. No, the Raiders, they need pass rushers Max Crosby and Yannick Ngakwe, probably said his name wrong, to get pressure on Joe Burrow early. But if Joe Burrow can find his rhythm, the Raiders could be in trouble. Joe Burrow could exploit the Raiders secondary, which has allowed over 300 passing yard games 4 times this season. Since Week 15, the Raiders' offense has executed efficiently in critical situations, converting 26 of 56 third down attempts. That's 46%. And all 5 is fourth down attempts. Over the last 3 weeks, the Raiders have averaged 139.7 rushing yards per game. The Raiders finished third in quarterback knockdowns with 68, which isn't good for Joe Burrow. He's been sacked 51 times this season. Can the Bengals, offline protect Joe Burrow? That's going to be a huge factor coming into this game. If they can't protect him, Joe Burrow could be in trouble. But this was a tough game. I was going back and forth between both teams. Both these teams are looking for the first playoff win in a long time. I think the last time the Bengals won a playoff game was 33 years ago. I think the last time the Raiders won a playoff game was the NFC Championship, the year they played the Bucks in the Super Bowl. So it's been a very long time since both those teams won a playoff game. So both these teams are going in here with that in the back of their mind, trying to get that first playoff win. But, I had a tough time picking this game. I was just going back between both teams, but I do think the Bengals are a little better than the Raiders. So I have the Bengals winning this one 27-21 in a close game. I just had a tough time picking this one, but I think it's going to be a good game. It's going to be close. But out of all the playoff games besides the Eagles, one of the most games I'm looking forward to is the 8-15 game between the Bills and the Patriots, the third matchup this season against both these teams. Josh Allen, will he have the same performance like he did against the Patriots just a few weeks ago in Week 16 in New England? In the last 2 regular season games, Josh Allen has completed 49.3% of his passes. The Patriots have held opponents to the second lowest completion percentage in the league, only behind the Bills. Also, Josh Allen has a second worst completion percentage in freezing temperatures. The weather will be a huge factor on Saturday once again. I know when I see it's going to be like 8 degrees in Buffalo. It's also a 30% chance of snow because, once again, that could be a huge factor. Especially, look at Mac Jones in that game. Mac Jones on 3 attempts threw the ball once or something like that. So obviously if this weather's going to happen again, I could see the Patriots running the ball. I could see both teams running the ball. In Week 16 win over the Patriots, the Bills played 61% of coverage snaps against the Patriots. Mac Jones, while also using late rotation safeties, Mac Jones went 14 for 32 for 145 yards and 2 interceptions. Since Week 16, the Patriots have averaged 154.7 rushing yards per game, and they have scored the second most rushing TDs overall with 24. So the Patriots, they can beat right there with the rush game, though. They showed it last few weeks of the season. They showed it in that game in Buffalo when that game was wicked windy. This once again, this was another tough game. This was another tough game to pick. Part of me wants to not bet on Bill Belichick, but a part of me wants to, pick the Bills. This was a tough game. I think this is going to be another close game, just like the Raiders and Bengals game. But at the end, I'm probably going to go with the Bills in this one. Last 3 matchups, Josh Allen against the Patriots has 8 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. But with weather being a factor again, you can't bet on Bill Belichick and the Patriots. But with this one, I'm probably going with the Bills in this one, 21-17. Again, it's going to be close, but once again, you can't bet on Bill Belichick. But so those are my predictions. Let me know who you guys are thinking to win the games. I'm really looking forward to this weekend. It's my favorite time of the year, playoff football. I'm going to bring you guys the Sunday predictions later on, probably sometime tomorrow. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. You guys are truly the best. Enjoy football. I hope your team made the playoffs. If they didn't, better luck next season. So yeah, let's get into this playoffs. I'm excited. Again, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy it with your family. Enjoy football, all the junk food and whatnot. You guys are the best, and you guys will probably see me tomorrow.